Hi, my name is Heather, and I'm doing my educational thinker presentation on Carl Ransom Rogers. He was a humanistic psychologist, born 1902 in Illinois, died in 1987. In all the literature, you hear through and through what an accomplished communicator Carl Rogers was. So that is definitely one of the things that I would say he's known for. Okay, he grew up as an altar boy, and then in the end was actually an atheist. So he had lost his way. For him, as a humanistic psychologist, his greatest contribution to the field of psychology and education would be simply the client-centered therapy. Everything that Carl Rogers did kind of revolves around that. He used several things. He looked at real change as kind of a holistic relationship. He said that it's a lifetime journey and that you're constantly kind of changing and adapting, trying to reach to your full potential, which he actually called self-actualization from Abraham Maslow, and he just extended that more. He went into the avenue of that as the self-actualization. I'm sorry. And what he did was he looked at it as 5 main features of a fully functioning person. And that was one of his big things. He said that, 1, you have to be open to experience. Good and bad experiences, and it's how you react and do in this. Secondly, existential living. He wants you to live you have to be in the present. You couldn't live in the past for like what I did and what I didn't do and how I said and didn't. You have to have your focus not always in the past or the future. You trust your feelings, your instincts, and your choices, which we all do. Creativity and risk-taking involve ability to adjust and seek new experiences. And that was important to him because if you weren't comfortable with yourself, then you weren't able to take a risk, which could fulfill you and send you more to the self-actualization and the fully functioning adult. 5th, fulfilled life. A person is happy and satisfied with life. And what that means is that you've reached the good spot. You've reached where you want to be in life. It says you're well adjusted, you're well balanced, you're interesting. A lot of people that are fully functioning are referred to as high achievers. So,
2 minutes left.
We'll see. In education, he contributed a few things. Not so much as one particular instance as he did in curriculums. He kind of had people turn and look towards curriculum basis in the way that they see the children. So it kind of, in the students and the process of our learning, in the way that they design the tests so that it has old information, new information, and that kind of thing. Critics of that said because he was such a facilitator. He believed in facilitation above all, and that was also in his student-centered information or his concept or theory. So what happens with that is that in the criticisms, they felt as if he was not being a real teacher, that he was kind of dismissing. Okay, and I think I'm close to time, so let's see, what else do you really need to know about him? Personality, he really felt that self-concept was genuinely important and it influenced our experiences. Okay, childhood experiences are influenced, that we had to unconditional positive regard and positive regard, and those were really important because as you grew up you needed to have that. The positive regard meant that no matter what, you were seen in a good way. The unconditional positive regard was not conditional whatsoever. That helped you to enable you to encourage and do, and to fulfill your ultimate goal of self-actualization. Okay, so hopefully that is everything on Carl Rogers. sort of in a nutshell. And
You're over.
he said on there, I had a quote that I wanted to put from Gandhi saying that what it was if you wanted to be the change in the world, to be that change, you have to be different. You make that change. And that is so true. Be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you.